Hey there, Shecky here with my what I'm calling my warm weather work EDC. This is what I take to work and also on long excursions out of the house. I don't take this with me everywhere, but I do take it whenever I know I'm going to be gone for a while. If we're just running to the restaurant for dinner, this stays home and I take out some of the parts that I want to take with me. I tried several times to tape my cold and cool weather EDC, which involve a jacket, and the jacket is black, and I have not successfully produced anything on video that I'm willing to show you guys yet, so it'll have to wait till next year. I might do some big setup with lights and see if I can get it to work, but as of right now that's just gonna have to wait because I'm not really happy with trying to tape a black jacket. It's hard to do. So I'm just gonna run through what I carry, and let me just go ahead and tell you and break the secret. There are no firearms involved in this. I do not carry my firearm in here. I'm actually experimenting with different carry methods right now, but I will let you know as soon as I decide what I'm going to do with the firearm. But I do not carry my firearm in here because, as I said in my last video, or in an earlier video, I'm not able to carry at work. So let's get started. Let me just show you, this is outdoor products. This is something I bought at Walmart. Didn't anticipate buying it, saw it, thought it was awesome. Fit the bill very well for what I was looking for. It is not a small waist pack or fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. But it does compress well, and that's why I bought it. And I'll show you a little bit what I mean by compress in a second. To begin with, have this little front elastic pocket. This is where the cell phone goes. Just a Samsung Blackjack. It's a work phone. Then you have this little front pocket here. This actually goes all the way to the bottom, very roomy. Could fit more in it than I have. I've got my wallet in there and my Leatherman Juice S2. Love this thing. Let's see, and that's all that's in that pocket. If you turn over here, have another external pocket here. Here's my first criticism. This little flap here really gets in the way of this zipper. It'll fall like that, and when you try and zip it, you can't really unzip it. It's really hard to move, and it'll also get, once it's unzipped, it'll work its way in there, and again, you can't zip it. However, I'm not going to just snip this off because I use this when I rotate this on my waist. I grab this to kind of get it moving around. So for right now, this guy's staying where he is. If I had my druthers, I would have liked it sewn on the outside here rather than on this side. That's just my 2 cents. This, just so you know, I paid $7 for this, and I'm gonna go back and get about 3 more in case something happens to this one. The ones I saw come in this gray color. I don't know if you can tell if that's gray, and there's also a black, and I'm probably gonna buy all of these because the black just looks a little tactical, and I'm trying to get away from that. Keys go in here just because I couldn't think of anything else to put in there, and I don't want to get into this main compartment a lot. Now, main compartment, again, going back to an earlier video of mine, always carrying pepper spray. I've had a lot of questions about this, a lot of questions regarding my defensive EDC video. A lot of people saying, hey, if somebody punches me, I don't mean to make fun. If somebody punches you, then I'm going to shoot them. And that's fine. That's your call. I'm not going to do that, though. That's a personal call, and also at the advisement of a criminal lawyer and a police officer, both of which are my friends, very close friends, and they both said you're very likely going to do time if you shoot somebody for punching you. Take that how you will. If you disagree with me, fine. Just shoot them and be done with it. Down on the bottom, I have a pen, and I meant that facetiously. Please understand, I don't want to see anyone shot. That's why I would use this way faster than I would use my gun on somebody who was being physical with me, but not what I perceive as deadly. I have a pen because you always need a pen. And I have the Stylus Streamlight. Love this little dude. Just enough light to do what you got to do. If you continue to screw it, it becomes a permanent on. If you unscrew it, it's a momentary on, and if you continue unscrewing it, it will not come on at all. And I try and find that spot so it doesn't come on in the bag if it's kind of in the wrong spot. It takes a while to find that. There we go. And then let's get that out of there. And then last but not least, another blade. This is in addition to my EDC, which right now is my skeletal because I need the screwdriver and pliers on it pretty regular. Is this Gerber box cutter, and I use this a lot at work. The reason I bought this particular one is I'm going to try and get this so you can really see. If you look, I can put a lot of stuff in there if I need to. I mean, I honestly carried my lunch in here before. In addition to everything else that you see here, I put my lunch in here just because I needed a free hand because I was carrying something else. So this has been a really great option for me. I don't necessarily think you need this specific pack, but this one really works and it's readily available. Like I said, I got this one at Walmart for less than $7. And I'd go take a look and see what you think. As far as the clasp goes, it's very, very predictable for an inexpensive one. It's I'd say a fairly high quality clasp. The straps on this thing are just monsters. I am a big guy, and I've got this one all the way cinched all the way because I only want to have to mess with one side. And this one, this is with me fitted. This thing fitting me. You look here. This thing goes all the way out here. I can't even get it all on screen. This is the excess. In fact, let me pull it out. This is the excess after it fits me. That is a big, big belt. I'm going to trim it once I get really secure with how I want it. But just made for a lot of options. And I like that. And by itself, incredibly feathery lightweight. So this is really bringing almost nothing to the party as far as weight-wise. Very, very little. But this is, as I said, my work warm weather to hot weather EDC. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Just add a comment or just shoot me a PM. This is Shecky, over and out.